Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Say hi, Mr. Peaches. We're going to be doing a quick update video. Where is Patara? It's like, where's Waldo? And we're going to be doing a Q&A, so we're going to tell you what's been going on. We're getting ready for the Great Appalachian Homesteading Conference, and we are about to hit it's like Mach 2 with your hair on fire, people. It is so incredibly busy. I'm pretty much running the farm by myself because my husband is getting out. I get up with him and help him pack a really healthy lunch and snacks, and he goes to work. He leaves around 5:30, and he's not getting home until between 7 and 8. So, and then when he comes home, bless his heart, we have dinner, and he helps with homework, assignments, and things like that. And yeah, I'm loving on this fella, because if I don't, he'll hit the camera, right? Gotta have distractions. But we are really pushing ourselves. But you know, the good thing is my husband's schedule ends day after tomorrow, and he has vacation. But we're gonna be really busy with the conference. We are gonna be running you just run, and we have so much to continue to prep. And that's normal, because there's a lot of things that you do along the way, but there's just some things you can't do until the week of. So we're very busy with that, which is great. And Starry's coming in. Starry is coming in. I'm going to get Starry at the airport. I mean, it is going to be incredible. So we have so many things planned for next Saturday, the 6th. It is sold out, and it is officially sold out, and we are just blown away by the response. The county is blown away by the response. You are bringing so much business to Crossville, Tennessee, and I'm telling you, they have taken notice, and they are very excited and very grateful, aren't they? Yes, they are. So that's what we're prepping for. We're still getting tons of giveaway items. We have a lot of people just in the past 2 weeks that have really responded to the conference, and it is just going to places that we never thought that, you know, it's just, you know, we wanted it to have an event where we could get together with like-minded people, like-minded folks, and have fun and teach classes and involve our kids. And guys, you're just responding unbelievably. Last year you did, and we were grateful, and this year we are just, it's overwhelming. Oh, he's gonna get her. Oh, he's gonna get her. My Buff Orpingtons are free ranging right now, right over here, so I'm keeping an eye on them. Okay, so what's going on? So Mom's keeping the farm running. We're gonna stop homeschooling this week and take our spring break. We held off on a spring break. So what we'll do is take the week off this week, and then we will come back after the conference and finish up for about 3 weeks and just, you know, loosen up any tight ends or whatever, and then we'll take some time off until the end of July into August. And that'll be here before we know it, right? So I haven't been doing any gardening. I'm just pretty much prepping the gardens. I'm letting my cows and goats. Today I opened up my clover, I call it my clover field. My large garden area, which is fully fenced off. We did that on purpose. And the clover, that, I'm telling you guys, that was a smart deal. Okay, that was a smart deal. So the rain, the tons of rain that we have had has really boosted that. And then so we let them free range on it for about 2 days, and you would not believe how much they ate. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But we brought them back out and kind of let it rest for a few days, and all the rest of it has shot up. And so they're over there right now. You probably can't see them. So we're enjoying that, and we're just, you know, really focusing on the conference. And I told myself, I said, okay, I'm doing the minimum, and I'm keeping the house straight. I'm keeping, all my laundry's caught up. I have no dirty laundry at this moment. But you know what, after I film this and I go in, moms, you know how it's like for 2 minutes, all the laundry's caught up, and then you go, where'd that come from? You know that's gonna happen. So anyway, so we're trucking along. We have a lot of medical appointments. We have prom tomorrow with the oldest boy and his white jacket and the tuxedo, and so we've been doing a lot of mom stuff too. So anyway, so just letting you know that we're really busy with the conference. Oh, here comes my husband right now. He's home from work. So let's still go through a couple of questions. Bless his heart. Look at him rolling up in the driveway. Do you hear him? Yeah. So let's look at a couple of questions real quick. I've got some that have rolled in, and I want to make sure that I'm answering them. So someone asks from the group, what is a recipe for the amendments for the tomato plants? Guys, go to my video. Go down to my garden playlist, okay? And there is a wonderful recipe for you to look for that you need to whip up. It's easy to make with, you know, your wood ash and Epsom salt and all kinds of different things that you can add to your tomato plants. It's a wonderful thing. You need to look at that. It's easy. Go, go, go. Someone is asking, Miss Sarah is asking about women's self-defense. She's talking about how eye-opening is. Thank you. That's the goal. I want you to think about it. How involved was your family? My family was completely involved. In fact, when we started, it was it was my older two children that started first because my youngest was too young. And then myself, I went through the adult program, and then my oldest child transitioned over into the adult program. And we all graduated with first-degree black belts. My oldest child and I graduated with adult level first-degree black belt, and my youngest child came in right after that, and then my youngest child eventually got into it, and he finished up with a red belt, because see, we moved, and it became more difficult for us to travel. But we are looking back into getting, hey hon, I told everybody you got home from work. We have black copper morans that have hatched in the incubator, just letting you know, so you'll see them. Yeah, we have black copper morans hatching right now. So anyway, so I think that if you can get the family involved, it will be better for your time schedule, and you all will understand better what you're doing. It's funny because I was talking to Starry last night, and she was calling me. She's like, Mr. Hilder's going to a boot camp class. And I'm like, oh, I know what that's going to feel like. So, but I'm telling you, you will be in the best shape of your life. There was a time period, and I think that's what helped me prep really well for all of the work that we do here. When I was taking Israeli Krav Maga, I went 3 times a week, and then I took kickboxing classes in the morning. So there was a time period where I was taking 2 to 3 kickboxing classes early morning after I dropped. This is when my kids were still in school and at public school the last year, and then we did all the Krav Maga in different classes at night. So we made it a family thing. So it was wonderful, and we're hoping that after the conference and we wrap up this school year that we can potentially get back into it. We were going to last year with a different location, and then my husband got sick, so that kind of stopped it. But now my trainer has moved back from Oklahoma. He will be at the Great Appalachian Homesteading Conference. Fabulous instructor, guys, one of the best in the country. It's worth the drive. Even if I can only go once a week, it is worth the drive to get back. We just want to get back in and rehash and, you know, be back on par. We're not going to be going in terms of another belt, I don't think, at this time or anything like that. But it's just, once you experience the eye-opening education that you experience, and Krav Maga is not like other martial arts. And when you realize how crucial it is to have these life skills, it is life-changing. So I definitely encourage that. Miss Bell. Well, I don't know if you can see her over there, but I will tell you right now, you know, she was bred much later this year. We usually, in the past 2 years, the past 3 years, she has had all of her calves in May into June. And then she was bred again, at least with me, and it's so funny because she's like clockwork, her body is. She was being bred literally around August 7th. So both of my calves that I've already had, Miss Maybell and then Mayfield down there, they were born May the 16th and May the 14th. So it was like clockwork. She had the baby. She went at the 60-day point, or right at it. She went into heat. She was bred, and we were like clockwork. It's crazy. But see, this year everything got thrown off due to health reasons for my husband, and it just everything got shifted around. So she went later. So see, we took her in October, and she was there for 5 weeks. So when we took her, we were pretty confident she was in heat, but you know, you don't know if she's going to take on that cycle. So we waited over another 3-week period, and hoping that if she didn't get bred that first time, maybe she did the second. So I'm in a gap of going, okay, when did this happen? But don't hold me to it. Her udder and I haven't brought a vet up here. I know a lot of people, my theory is, okay, we took her, she's in really great health, she hasn't had any trouble being bred, and you know, Lord, if she's meant to be bred this time, she'll be bred. If not, we're going to have her artificially inseminated late summer, which if she has the calf, we're going to have her artificially inseminated anyway. So I just took it as a sign of, I don't know if she got bred, let's just pray, maybe it's a good, maybe, I don't know. So I just threw it up to the Lord, but where did she go? Where did she go? She went back over in that clover, didn't she? Her udder is starting to, you know, it streamlines down. I mean, it's just like this saggy, pitiful, dried up deal, right? Which that's what you want it to look like after you milk them out. But now it's like streamlined down, and it's kind of coming down, then it goes whoop. That's a new development. Where'd she go? There's Mama down there, right there. There's Mama and Bubba, and we think they might be most likely bred too. We haven't seen them go back into heat. And Mama is taking a different shape. And I've really tried to make sure that I'm not overfeeding the grain. I'm really keeping up with the good healthy materials that and minerals and amendments and different things that I give them naturally. And I'm trying to let them have a lot of grazing time in the clover off and on to help them, and really good hay. But I'm trying to not overfeed too. So I'm really watching that. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So that's about Miss Bell. Okay. What are the most items for your kitchen? Well, guys, in terms of homesteading, it depends on what you're doing. You're gonna want some good cast iron. You're gonna want. I will tell you right now, I know that they are not super cheap, but depending on what all you do and you know what all you make, a really good heavy-duty blender type thing, or a Vitamix, or those bullets, or whatever works for you. I am finding out with smoothies and making pesto and making ice cream and making butter and all the options we have with that. Now, obviously, it requires some form of electricity, but man, I'm gonna tell you what, I really think that it's eliminating a lot of other things. I don't have a bread maker. I do it all by cast iron and heat. I've never been a bread machine girl. They just didn't work out for me. I just know. So I don't do that. Cast iron skillets are just, to me, a big must. I cook in my lodge, guys, almost every day. I don't use anything else. From my eggs, from any casseroles, to any of my meats and steaks and grilling, I use all of them there. I really think you should have some good cast iron or carbon steel on hand. Make it a Christmas present. Go for it. Okay. Okay, honeybees. The reason I did not get honeybees is because I was consumed with having dairy animals. I had 2 goats, and I got into I started going to classes to get honeybees, and then I was presented a dairy cow. So I felt like it would be better for me to pick or choose. And I'm telling you, I don't regret that decision. I think that's been very wise, but honeybees are on the map, so stay tuned. Do I seed save? Yes. Okay, the only seeds that the only seeds that I really focus on inside the house are my tomatoes. I'm just going to be honest with you. Those are the main ones. I direct sow most of everything else. And in the last year, I bought my peppers. I did. I bought my peppers. I went to the Mennonites and I bought my peppers. I mean, guys, you got to do what works best for you at the time you're doing it. I really focus on, if I want Bonnie Best or whatnot, then those will be the ones that I grow from inside the house. I direct sow all my beans, my peas, my cucumbers, my squash, my zucchini, all my flowers. I mean, all of it. But our climate works for that. I have to wait till Mother's Day, but you know, for those sort of things. Now, even in the early spring or in the fall, when you do your fall gardening, my carrots, my anything that's lettucey, meaning Swiss chard, spinach, lettuce, all of the above, all of that's direct sow. But we can do that here. So, you know, we just don't have a problem with that. And so it's a really cool deal. Okay, so I talked about the honeybees, natural remedies. started, you know, before we moved here, I was doing a lot of research. That's why I tell you, get books. You don't have to necessarily be entrenched in certain things to not get a basic understanding of them. So I really got into, well, you know, you're going to find that there's a lot of natural things. A few natural things go a very long way for a lot of problems. Ginger, elderberry, some of your essential oils, apple cider vinegar, your certain probiotics, certain basic vegetables or fruit, a combination of some of these things. Don't make these things complicated. I think some of us overthink these issues a little bit, and I don't think God meant for it to be to that level of rocket science. Okay, so I try to make things simple, stupid. Even with recipes or with remedies, I try to get the most bang for your buck for the least amount of ingredients, whether it's a recipe, whether it's something that helps my body, and I'm finding out what those things are. I'm really quickly finding out over the years what those things are, and I just keep on focus with that. Ginger, I'm a ginger girl. I love it. My name can be Ginger. Just call me Ginger. So yes, I do seed save. I talked about that. I've done some videos on that, and a lot of times, you know, my problem is not seed saving. My problem is patience, because when I start seeing those things getting really, really dry and ugly, I'm like, can we move on with it? So, because I want to keep things kind of tidy, and right now I'm ignoring a few things. I'm doing a really good job ignoring things. What else? Items. I know I missed something. Oh, hello in Mexico. Hello, hola. Yes. So I know Friday's kind of a slower paced thing. Yes. We will be doing a live stream. We've had that on the map for a while. We were waiting to see, when you're doing a conference like this, you have to work with everybody's time schedule. You have to work with, you got to understand, we've got people, I mean, Starry's coming in from Idaho, almost Canada, and we have Deep South driving up from Mississippi. We have Tania coming down from West Virginia. We have folks coming in from Knoxville. We have John's driving down from Ohio. So you have to know that the way that the conference, they're asking about live stream. Yes, we are going to have a live stream. A lot of the interviews and things that you're going to really want to be a part of as well is going to, a lot of that may even is pushing after 6, because the conference is so on the move with so much packed information. So a lot of these things are happening after 6. And Danny and Wanda are wanting to do a live stream, which Starry and I are just like excited about. So they're already set up with that, so we will be doing that after 7. So we will have an audience with that, audience participation. So it's going to be incredible. Just so many people and so many kids. I cannot wait to see all these kids. In fact, after I go eat, I am right now prepping crafts for the kids. It's going to be so much fun. I mean, just put me and Starry over there in the corner with the scissors and the glue, right? You know. So we're going to have a lot of fun. So I hope this video, I know that some of you are asking questions. A lot of you are just talking and stuff about it. So that's really, really good. So next Saturday, right now, we know for a fact that we are opening up the gate by 7:30 a.m. Maybe a little bit sooner than that, because we are focusing on staff and security being at the door to streamline everybody, to get everybody in. Classes start at 9, and you're not going to want to miss that. My class is at 10. And then we're having the panel, John is at 12, Art and Brie are at 11, you've got the panel at 1, and just so much incredible information going on. So it's just, and I know that some folks were like, oh, how do I pick and choose? You know, here's the thing, we wanted to be able, what you find interesting or what you want to learn or what you need assistance with is not what necessarily somebody else does. So we like to know that we are offering a variety of classes. So you, as an individual or as a couple or whatever, a family, can pick and choose what you need. And so a lot of folks were like, I want to do, your child wants to do Quilting 101, but dad wants to learn about LGDs. Well, they split up. And everybody here and there gets exactly what they want. as opposed to, you know, I've been to some homesteading events before where you pay, you know, $30 to get in, and then you pay another, you know, you can pay another $30 or $45 to go to one specific class. We didn't do that. It's one price. Most of you got it for $25 at the early bird, and you pick and choose all day long, and there's a class every hour. A different class every hour? So what is that, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all day long? So, you know, and you pick and choose when you want to have lunch. That's going to be served to you. And you pick and choose, because we learned last year, you can say, okay, we're going to have this class at this time, and we're going to have lunch at noon, and we found out, you make an assumption that that's what everybody wants. It's really not, because some people are like, honey, I had biscuits and gravy at 9 with the ladies. I'm skipping lunch. And they don't do it. Or they wait till 2 o'clock or whatever. So we wanted to make sure that we got as much information and classes and, you know, opportunities for you to learn and share all day long. And then you just pick and choose what works for you, because we're adults here, right? And a lot of cute little kids. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Okay, guys, thanks for all the questions. I know more are coming in, but I'm going to cut it off because I've got to get some salad prep going. We're having sweet potatoes and chicken, and once that's done, I got to clean all more buckets over here and get them up out of the way, and then we are in full prom mode tomorrow. Full prom. I can't believe it. He's going to be a senior in high school. It happens very fast, doesn't it? I know. I know. All right, guys, I'm going to try to get more videos up this week. Okay, so thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for all your questions. Again, the group here, I'm looking at you right now, just so you can see. Let's see if you can see this. 3,156 of you. Please be patient. I love you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Mm-hmm.